How's it going, everyone? Jesus here, aka Tyrant Dominus, and I'm here to tell you a little bit about Anchor. Anchor is the one-stop shop for recording, hosting, and distributing your podcast. And best of all, it's 100% free and ridiculously easy to use. And now Anchor can match you with great sponsors who want to advertise on your podcast. That means you can get paid to podcast right away. In fact, that's what I'm doing right now by reading this ad. Honestly, Anchor is a very enjoyable platform to be on, listen on, and just a joy to be a part of this community. Anchor, come check us out. How's it going, guys? Jesus here, aka Tyrant Dominus, here to bring you another movie review. This time around, I'm going to be talking about the movie Free Guy. And it's another iteration of a video game movie. And within the last couple years, we've been getting reasonably more interesting and enjoyable movie or video game style films. And I wish, there's one thing I do wish. I wish they actually made films more about video games, video game properties and stuff, instead of kind of tippy-toeing around. They did a fantastic job with Sonic the Hedgehog for what it was. It was still fun to watch, but they're still kind of tippy-toeing around with this video game aspect. But overall, Free Guy itself was a very fun and entertaining film to see, and for all ages, no doubt about it. There are so many innuendos that the adults in the cinema that we were watching in it were just buckling, and all the fun video game reference of the current modern day, and some of the internet streamers and stuff like that. All the younger kids were like, "Oh, look who's there, I know that person." So for the most part, yeah, there was a lot that this film kind of pushed, and all the properties. It's surprising how many different franchises they were able to get to this, and it well paid off for whatever the budget was for that. But getting into kind of the nitty gritty, let's see here. The plot of the movie is you have this NPC who is kind of, had enough. And Ryan Reynolds playing Guy. God, this movie is Ryan Reynolds once again. Whatever Ryan Reynolds plays, he does a fantastic job. And it's so fun to watch him on screen that I don't know what else to say. He just brings this gravitas that just pulls you, and he does such a fantastic job. He steals the moment every time he's center screen, for sure. The rest of the supporting cast, the programmers and things like that, they have this kind of sub story, which kind of feels like it's supposed to be the main story, but it's so. And then kind of the antagonist villain corporation. I would say that would be my least my least favorite part of the film. It's the thing that I was hoping was more interesting, to have a better kind of quote villain. This Taika Waititi is a fun person to watch on screen, but it just didn't feel right when he was doing. Some of those lines were funny, I won't deny that, but it just didn't feel right for this to be kind of the villain of the thing. If he was a little bit more corporately evil, I don't know, something along those lines, like doing microtransactions or battle passes, whatever, just to earn money, just kind of really push it. But he was just crazy evil. But That's kind of my only real big gripe. For the most part, the rest of the film was like paced really well. Guy and the rest of the in-world characters, supporting characters, were fun. Buddy, his best friend, it was fun. It's just a fun video game property where Guy is just learning some sentience and finds kind of the love of his life to be a player, and he goes on this adventure trying to, quote, level up, things like that, and it just gets all into the shenanigans. And for the most part, the main plot of the film was really fun to watch and enjoy, and there was surprisingly some very heartwarming moments for what it was, and some very cringy moments as well. I won't deny that there was some cringiness, but for sure it got the laughs out of me. But yeah, really fun movie, so good. It was such a good movie. Not much more to say if I don't want to spoil anything. It's just a fantastic film, fun, must watch in the cinema. Currently with the times they are, if you're able to see this in a less populated cinema, I would recommend, but for sure it is worth at least one watch in the cinema, and that's kind of about it. So yeah, I'm gonna give this film a 7 out of 10. Very good film. Would I watch it again? If I was invited, I'm not gonna go on my way to see it, but I'm glad that I did get to go watch it in the cinema. So let me know what you guys thought about the film. You tweet at me or follow a post or message me under the Instagram post that this covers on to let me know what you thought about the film. So thanks again for listening. Until next time, see ya.